Precious cloudberries. So unique. A small basketful is like a pot of gold. A cousin to raspberries, but quite different. Cloudberries turn from red to gold when ripe and taste like no other berry. Finding cloudberries is like a treasure hunt. They grow in wild, remote, boggy regions with special soil conditions farms can't duplicate. They must be hand-picked, and you only find one cloudberry at the end of each stem, like a tiny prize. Filling a bucket is a day's work. Cloudberries, called mylta in northern Sweden, are prepared simply, mixed with sugar to make fresh jam. Cloudberry preserves is a gift of summer Swedes enjoy all year, especially with warm Swedish waffles. Happy to grow underground, not fussy about the weather. Root vegetables, like potatoes and carrots, flourish in Swedish soil. Carrots came first, as potatoes only reached Swedish shores a few hundred years ago. But potato popularity quickly soared, since they provide more nutrition per plot than any other crop, are easy to grow without fancy tools, and proved cheaper than grain for making snaps. Simple to plant and harvest by hand in almost any piece of land, carrots and potatoes are fabulous when fresh in summer and also keep long into winter, making them valuable staple side dishes for Swedes. Carrots add color, sweetness, and vitamin A to pickle mixes, roasted vegetables, soups, and salads. But most Swedes say it's just not a meal without potatoes. Baked Hasselback style, fried, mashed. But most beloved of all, boiled with dill and served with a bit of butter. A typically Swedish dish, simple, humble, filling, nutritious, and delicious. Every summer across Sweden, dill grows like a weed, up to 1 meter high. Its soft, feathery leaves release their aroma when touched. Perhaps because it grows so easily, dill has become the most popular herb and a signature flavor in all kinds of Swedish dishes, even snaps. The plant comes from the Mediterranean, but the word dilla is Old Norse, meaning to calm. Swedes use dill by the bunch for boiled potatoes, sauces, pickling, crayfish, and just to make food a bit fancy. In Sweden, as soon as you top a dish with dill, it's a party. Swedish kryddpeppar, or allspice, gets its name from its combined flavor notes of cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg all in one. The dried berry of a tropical plant, Swedish explorers brought it home, where allspice found its way into everything from sweets like pepparkakor and mulled wines like glögg to savory meat dishes. Freshly ground for best flavor, allspice is mixed into Swedish meatballs. They wouldn't taste the same without it. Long ago, Swedish sailors at sea used allspice on meat to help preserve it, as it has an essential oil that's antimicrobial as well as aromatic and appetizing. Whole or cracked allspice is added to brine for traditional pickled herring served at every special event from Christmas to midsummer through the whole year long. Allspice is a part of every Swedish celebration. Cinnamon is one of those rare things in life that tastes as good as it smells. Although it grows on trees far off in the tropics, Swedes eat more cinnamon per person than any other country, much of it in their classic kanelbullar, cinnamon buns. Practically every Swedish family has its own recipe, passed down through the generations, often baked together. Gathering around a bowl of dough, a rolling pin, and of course, lots and lots of cinnamon. Swedish explorers likely brought cinnamon home centuries ago, when exotic spices were luxuries of the rich. But by the 20th century, it had become one of the most reached-for spices in every Swedish kitchen. Swedes eat nearly 150 million kilograms of cinnamon buns a year, and even celebrate them with their own holiday on the 4th of October. But Swedes don't really need an excuse beyond fika to reach for a cinnamon bun. Each bite is a heartfelt memory of baking days at home with plenty of cinnamon, ensuring that fabulous flavor and intoxicating aroma as they bake. You can almost taste the air. Every Swede learns from a young age. There's nothing better than a glass of milk and a cinnamon bun fresh from the oven, right?